Anyone leaving just now, welcome to stay. This is a Jacobs event, but we'd actually welcome people to stay just to hear how important it is to us. So if you're rushing off for something to eat, by all means bring it back in or stay, and this won't take long, but I would really want you to share it with us. So I'm speaking directly to my people, the future of Jacobs, and whoever's listening, you can get my perspective on how important I think this is. I've been with the company since I was a graduate 36 years ago. I was 4 when I started. But the reality is that I was sitting where you were sitting. And there was only 3 graduates that year taken in the UK, and 2/3 of them are still with us, me and one other guy. But the reality is that, and hands up if you've actually been to the graduate weekend in the last 2 years. Okay, so you've actually heard all these jokes. But I'm going to say to you one thing, and I'd like to just take up something that Sadie said, which really resonated with me. The Hastings Peer winning Sterling Prize actually said that we'd actually made a breakthrough. We'd have made a breakthrough where less is more. And if there's one thing that I'm really proud of as part of my legacy over the last 36 years, is most of my legacy is invisible. And that's because we actually found ways of doing things without having to build unnecessary things. And therefore, saving the planet, etc., and all those good things. But never think that you actually need to fill a space just to make a statement. And that's what I really, really loved about Hastings. And so congratulations, Sadie. This is also really important to me because this is 6 years in the making. I said to these guys, I want a celebration for every time somebody graduates from our graduate program. And it's taken 6 years to actually create this event. So Sadie's at the inaugural Jacobs Graduate Development Program graduation. And it's just been 6 years in the making. But the beauty of this is that, yes, I started as a graduate, but there's 2 people here also, that are, 3 long-term graduates and now part of the management team. Also, I'd say that 2 of my direct reports actually started as apprentices in the company 25 years ago. So there's a great legacy there. I want you guys to think this is a start of something really amazing. And the beauty of it is that, and I want to just make a statement based on what I heard over the last 2 hours. The fight for talent isn't in this room. We seem to be thinking that we need to fight for talent amongst ourselves. Somebody mentioned that the big 4 consultants take some of the people that actually should be sitting here. Most of you are cleverer than that, and yet you're sitting here, so we need to work out why you're sitting here and not sitting at one of the big 4. One thing I would say is that there's only 12% female come into engineering subjects in the UK right now. Our graduate intake is 34% female, and after 4 years, it's 28%. Now, we're 28% over the whole of the UK female. But diversity isn't actually a gender issue. One of the bigger issues is actually social mobility. And social mobility tends to get a poor second to the gender discussion. So there's a whole host of things that we need to change from a political standpoint outside of our industry. And I want you guys to actually say that that's part of your issue, and you should take part in solving that. So I'm really pleased that this inaugural event is happening in my second last day in the company. I actually finish tomorrow. So this is a huge, huge, huge event for me. And I'm so proud that we're managing to share it with others today. So when you come up here, and you'll all know why I'll hug you. There's 2 reasons. First of all, I'm a hugger. Second of all, there's 3 reasons. Second of all, I've only got one arm, so I actually I'm in a quota of my own. So there's no shaking of hands. And third of all, I'm just so pleased to be here and this is happening. One of the things I said to you at the graduate weekend was the reason we do what we do is what? Is to have fun. And every time you come into work, you remember, I'm going to have fun today. And I was taught by a mentor of mine many years ago that learning to have fun in the dark times of financial crises or whatever you want to call it, learning to have fun even then is actually what it's all about. And ever since I got caught sleeping in the toilets one Monday morning at 11 o'clock as a graduate, I've had fun every single day over the 36 years. Did I say that in public? So all I would say to you is, you're the inaugural one, and there's going to be many more, and I'm just so, so proud to be here today. And I want to thank Sari for being inspirational and a bit of an iconic figure, I have to say. And if you guys actually aspire to do some of the things that she's challenged you with, you'll be brilliant. So thank you, and I look forward to the ceremony. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm going to read your names out, and if you would like to stand, Rosie's in front of you, and take guidance from Rosie, walk onto the steps, be greeted by Professor Sadie Morgan and Bob and his certificate and your gift. This is going to be fun. And then, if I may, I ask you to afterwards walk over to Daniel over there by the television, and we'll have a group shot with our guests and yourselves, and then we'll depart for some lunch. So please forgive me if I mispronounce anybody's names. And I start, if I may, with Simon. Simon, would you like to come to the stage, please? Bowden, would you like to come to the stage, please? Ian Burnett, please. Chris Cantle. John Edwards. Emma Famberley. Oliver Fishwick. Oliver Glover. Ethan Guthrie, please. Erin Guy. Thank you, Erin. Tristan Hollis. Nope. Arshad Hussain, please. Joanna Kaminska. Desponia Kasoli. Gary Kerr. John Kerr. You're not related, are you? Oh, you are, bless. James King, please. Emily Loughlin. Graham Lloyd, please. John Logan. Emma Lovett. Yasmin M'Laughlin. Daniela Mitsuru. Samantha Preston, please. Juan Ren. Look at her. Stephen Ross, please. Sophia. Hi. I can't do his second name. Shafihi. Thank you. Jack Smith. Andy Somerville, please. Celine Tang, please. Would you like to join us? And finally, but not least, a grand entrance, please, for Stephen Walsh, the Northern team of the class of 2017. Thank you very much.